Hello and welcome to the latest updates from thrilling rides and attractions. This past 2 weeks, the theme parks across the world have been very busy lately, and in this video we'll be covering 18 different things from this past 2 weeks. But wait, why is the ground shaking? Oh no. Right, now that's done. Okay, my headache. Oh, right, let's now start off with the video. So, first of all, in this video, we're going to talk about Drayton Manor. Drayton Manor celebrates its 75th birthday or anniversary, whatever you'd like to call it. And now I've opened up a museum for the history of this theme park over the past 75 years. And I showed some props from different rides and information about the past over the 75 years, and even showed what Gold Rush was going to be called. And basically when it was getting built, they were sort of suggesting names of what it could be called, and some of the names for this ride were not that good. One of the names was 24 Carat, or the Big Blast Bros, which is quite strange, but Drayton Manor, I love you. I'm glad you didn't call it, I'm glad you called it Gold Rush instead of Big Blast Bros. Hyperia at Thorpe Park has rolled back for the third time in the same spot it's always been, but basically it went up its outer bank turn, it then stopped and rolled back down, about halfway there, and it rolled back down, and it's done that another 2 times, and now it's done it for the 3rd time now. And also 2 other coasters in the UK have also done the same thing. I think they're just copying what Hyperia does. I think they're just trying to join in, which being Accelerator, which I don't know how it rolled back, but it did it for some reason. Also, if we go over to the Alton Towers Resort, my favourite theme park in the UK, obviously the name of this channel with the fan page on the end, right? And basically, Runaway Mine Train, which is a powered coaster, has rolled back into the tunnel with people on, which is quite strange. But yeah, it's rolled back into that tunnel section where you go through and see the Congaroo Rapids next to you. It's rolled back there. Luckily, everyone was safe, and the ride got powering again. The sort of ride it is a powered coaster, obviously, and these rides can actually do this. I did put a post on Reddit and stuff like that, and I asked, does this actually do it? And they said yes, it does. And that's another little tip for you if you didn't know that. But yeah, luckily they got it moving again, and everyone was safe. So let's on to the new subject. Now this part is very exciting for some people, especially me. Epic Universe has opened for a preview event, and it looked absolutely amazing and looks so much fun. Obviously you've got lands like Dark Universe, you've got Harry Potter, and even like the queue lines for the rides, and also the effects and the meet and greets and stuff like that just look so great for this land, and I'm glad they built it. I didn't watch the construction of this theme park, but yeah, it does look like a good theme park, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to experience this theme park. And yeah, obviously all the rides look so awesome, and maybe experience it one day. So yeah, let's go on to the next subject. Now this coaster is in America, so let's go over. So we're going to go from the Britain or the UK. Let's get a plane over to here. We're just going to get into our plane. And now we're here into America. So Flush Velocity, sorry I said that wrong. Opening where basically, I don't know why they've done this, but basically you would get a sort of job there and apply for one, and in about 5 seconds or less than that you would get kicked out or fired or something like that, and then you'd be able to go to this event for some reason, because apparently only people that actually work there would be able to attend this event. I don't know why they've done this, but it's just a weird thing to do. I don't know why they've done it, but yeah, sort of strange thing to do. I don't know why they've done this, but yeah, let's go on to the next thing. Now we're moving on to Thorpe parks. So we're going back to the UK now, the motherland of theme parks. Well, I suppose America's more the motherland. But anyway, so the first people for the Hyperia Track walk, which is located at Thorpe Park. So the Hyperia Track walk climbs 236 feet and back down. And the first people that ever did it, they weren't too happy about it. But as people did it more, it did make up for it, and they enjoyed it more than the first people. I think it was just getting too late in the day and it was just getting dark, so it was just a bit of a quick rush. But yeah, let's go. But yeah, that's about it. We're going to go make our way over to another country now. YOY and Megledon at Wallaby, Holland has now opened, and looking at it looks so brilliant. YOY is a racing single rail coaster and has its two coasters, which being the green side is called Thrill and the blue side is called Chill. So you can see the difference between those names. So obviously the Thrill side is the more intense side, including inversions and more of an intense ride experience, and the Chill side is sort of intense but not too intense, and features no inversions and just a smooth ride for stuff like that, and it's just a nice chill ride. But if we go over to Megledon, which is another coaster they opened, we've heard some lovely reviews for this ride, including like the theming apparently being really good for this ride, and it apparently has a smooth launch with some like effects as you go through the launch, and just overall a great ride. Yeah, that's about that for that. So let's move on to another country, I suppose. So yeah, let's go over to there. Now, speaking of Europe or other countries in Europe, Phantasialand, which we went to like a couple of days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago, as you can see right here, I've got the fly merch and the fly hat. Anyway, they've put up construction walls and put a poster saying outside of it of a new 4D experience, which I was lucky to actually see. And when I was seeing it, I was like, oh, this looks really good. I wish this, I would be able to ride this very soon. And also you got the poster on the side and the lovely scaffolding that goes behind it, and yeah, also there's the most ferocious sound of loud I was eating my food, and you could hear these like banging and stuff like that from when they were constructing it, and yeah, so that was happening right next to the building. But yeah, let's go on to a ride called Helios. So let's go over to there now. Helios is now open and has had its first riders ever on this ride, and it has they've shown us a full POV. They did do a really bad one, and now they've done a better one now, and it's in full action now, ready for public guests. Obviously people like thrill riders and stuff like that. Oh no, not thrill riders, lifters and thrills, sorry about that. But yeah, all those people went to this event and got to ride Helios for the first time. So let's go over to America for another ride that's back open for 2025. Now, there was a ride that opened in America that opened in 2024 and had some issues along the way, and then operated for 8 days, and then announced that it will not be opening until 2025, and that coaster I am talking about is Top Thrill 2. So they've had a video release, which I'm showing you now. For the reopening of this coaster, obviously we don't know the actual sort of opening date for this ride. It did close in 2024, and it said it wouldn't open in 2025 because I think they found issues with like holes in the wheels and stuff like that, which is not really good. Obviously, it's manufactured by Zamperla, which is not really a good company, but yeah, it still gets the job done. But now they can hopefully back it up for a longer time now. We don't know the official opening date, but hopefully it will be very soon. So yeah, let's go over back to the UK. Now, a new ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I'm not talking about the gyro skin. We're just gonna leave that away. Now I'm talking about Launchpad, which originally used to be Ice Blast, and this ride was getting a bit old and stuff like that, and now it's been rethemed and had a new name to Launchpad. And now, as you can see in this video, Launchpad is now testing for the 2025 season. We haven't got official opening date for this ride, but we know it's going to open in 2025, and it did start doing like slow tests. I don't know why it did it, but yeah, now it's in full operation now, and it's going all the way up and down, and it looks really good. So hopefully it'll be a smoother ride experience in 2025. Now, speaking of Blackpool Pleasure Beach, so we've gone from Launchpad to another ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, Grand National, which is a really old coaster at the Pleasure Beach Resort, and has had people speculating, will this ride get removed, will it get changed, will it get rethemed, will it get redone or retracked, but they've put a statement about this. So if we get the phone right here, so we're going to read off the phone right here, let's just take the stand off right there, let's put it on the floor. But as we have a look at the statement for this ride, so that it's been put on c20society.org.uk, saying that although it was a grade 2 listed as recently as 2017, meaning grade 2 listed is like you can't really destroy the ride at all. Despite that, the owners of Pleasure Beach are now planning to apply for listed building consent to completely demolish the ride. The Pleasure Beach are intent on the clearing space within the crowd site to build newer, faster roller coasters, and are surely an unwinnable arms race with the rival amusement parks in the UK. So obviously this doesn't sound very good for this theme park. Let's just get the stand again. Sorry. But yeah, this doesn't seem very good for Grand National. I don't know what Grand National's future will be like for this, for the park and stuff like that. But yeah, let's not worry about that. If I do get any updates about this situation, I will let you know in another episode of Thrill Seeking News. But yeah, let's go on to the next subject of Thrill Seeking News. Now, if we go over to another Merlin attraction in the UK, which being the Thorpe Park Resort. Basically, there's this ride at Thorpe Park Resort called Stealth. Has an 80-mile-an-hour launch and goes up a top hat and then goes back into the brake run. Almost like Kinder Car, which, oh, that's destroyed now. It's been closed for a week at the moment, and we don't know when it's going to open, because I did go to the Thorpe Park Resort one day and it said on the app that it's going to be closed all day, and it's been closed for a week since then, which I don't know why, but now people are saying that maybe the ride could get removed and replaced by a hydraulic, the hydraulic launch into a magnetic launch, because hydraulic launches coasters are getting extinct and they're a lot of money to run. So hopefully, obviously this ride doesn't get removed. However, I do say that, but however, a couple of days ago, I think it was like 2 days ago or something like that, it's back open now. It's all testing, people have gone through it and stuff like that. So this must mean a brighter future for this ride. Hopefully they don't remove it. I would prefer them doing LSM launches, as we've just been on Taron at Phantasialand, and it's a much more smoother ride experience with these LSM launches. But if they do have to make this announcement and do the thing, I'll let you do that, Thorpe Park. But yeah, I would like to see maybe just one coaster somewhere in the world, like hydraulic launches, that has a hydraulic launch included. Just have that as like maybe the last coaster to ever have a hydraulic launch, because they're going extinct now, which is quite sad to see. We could see the same thing with like Rita, because that's got a hydraulic launch as well, and maybe replace with magnetic launch, or we could just destroy Rita. Yeah, I think that's the better option. But anyway, let's go on to the next subject of this video. So let's move on to there now. Now, only this morning when I found this out, basically Alton Towers, people around the theme park community moan about the Alton Towers monorail. Basically, they have this nice little cover over the monorail to make it look more nicer, and just add a little bit of theme and like brightness into it. However, they do put vinyl over the windows, so when you're trying to get a video of like the park or some sort of area, you don't really get a good view for it because there's this vinyl in the way. It does have little holes on it, just so you can like see through, but it's not the best quality if you're doing like a video. However, until today, Alton Towers have sort of took the vinyl off the windows from the monorail, but people are saying this could be a glass replacement, which I hope not it is, and they've just removed it for people to actually see out of it. But yeah, let's hope it's not a glass replacement and this is actual a vinyl removal. But yeah, Alton Towers have finally listened to us and they've took it off. So thank you, Alton Towers. I love you lots. But let's go to the next subject of this video. Now, moving on over to a more sad subject, or sort of sad for people and sad for me and stuff like that. The iconic Legoland Windsor entrance has been destroyed. It's gone now. I did think they were just going to replace that logo. I think that's what people said. But no, the whole thing's gone. But yeah, hopefully they can build this very soon, because it's like going into a theme park and not seeing that entrance sign, because you don't know what theme park it is, because you could just walk into a theme park and be like, what's this theme park, because there's no entrance sign. It could be a different theme park. Like, you could walk into Legoland and think it's like, I don't know, Alton Towers or something like that, but hopefully no one's actually done that yet. But yeah, it's sad to see this entrance go, and will be replaced with this sort of entrance. Is the concept art for this thing, and yeah, that's what is going to be built. But yeah, that's about it for that subject. Now, sort of speaking about Merlin parks and theme parks in the UK, we're going back to Alton Towers now, and they've updated their plans for the new CBeebies Land coaster, which is Project Sunshine. This coaster, we do not know what it's going to be themed to, but we can see the layout for this ride. So the things that they have changed to this planning application is they've removed the maintenance bay. Maybe Alton Towers realise they don't need a maintenance bay and they can just do it in the station for any fixes, but it's sad to see this maintenance bay though. Maybe a theming piece right there. But yeah, all things change. But yeah, and also they've added this unusual little kink right here in the track. I don't know why, but maybe this was just an mistake, or we could have a ride that goes really smoothly across the track and it goes bang, and then goes back into nicely into the station. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But yeah. But the most exciting news in the UK theme park industry, the most memorable history, most memorable moment in the theme park history, we have just been announced that Universal Great Britain is getting built. Now, we've been following like the speculation about this area in Bedford, maybe the potential Universal Great Britain, and when looking at the plans, and there was like doing things in like ecologies and showing all designs and stuff like that, it's been confirmed, and we can see the concept art right here of what Universal Great Britain will look like. It's going to be finished in 2031, so I'll be 18 when this park gets finished, and I will be showing you the full construction of this theme park, from things like doing speculation videos, my thoughts, my opinion, and even going to the site of Universal Great Britain and having a look at stuff like that. But yeah, that's what we're going to do a lot lately. Maybe even getting in Digital Dan's video, or have to see about that in the future. Maybe we can agree on something, but I don't know. Let's just hope. But yeah, it's awesome to see this sort of theme park come into the UK. If you'd like to see my thoughts and opinions about this theme park and and the sort of lands that have already been confirmed for this land and some that haven't been confirmed yet, I'll put it up in this description as I don't know if there's going to be a playlist or video, I'm not sure when I edit it, but yeah, up there you'll be able to see that video and the playlist for this construction. But yeah, if you'd like to watch that series, feel free, because it's going to be a heck of a journey and a 6-year journey, and hopefully I'll do another Universal Great Britain video soon. But yeah, let's go on to another subject, including Chessington World of Adventures with one of their rides. So let's go over to there now. Now, if we head over to another UK Merlin park, Chessington World of Adventures has a very iconic ride there that people love and know and stuff like that, and this is Vampire. Now, Vampire is celebrating a very special sort of time of the year, which is his birthday, and now Vampire is celebrating its 35th birthday, which is really exciting. Obviously it's older than Nemesis and stuff like that. It's built by John Wardley, and to celebrate this day, or like year if you count it as that, they did a sort of day as a VIP day for people that have been invited by Chessington, featuring John Wardley Q&A, so you can ask him questions, and there were things like quizzes to win actual ride parts, and they were doing an auction for Vampire's 35th anniversary or birthday. But yeah, that's that auction. You could buy wheels, ride parts, and even like the chain lift and stuff like that. And I think there's a seat pad as well that looked really nice. But maybe one day I could be invited to these events, or have to see in the future. But however, I think we should sing happy birthday to Vampire. So you ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Now we have come to the end of the video of Thrill Seeker News. I hope you've enjoyed this video today. Just want to mention one thing before I leave this video to an end. So basically, this video, I just wanted to tell you something to do with Universal Great Britain. I have put a post on my community page about this, and basically it's actually your guys' opinion on this situation that I'm having. Basically, we're doing, so obviously you might know that we're doing a Universal Great Britain construction. Now your guys' opinion is we should either keep the name of the Universal construction, so at the moment it's the Universal Great Britain construction, that's what it's called at the moment, or we can either have a sort of its own name for this series. So we got things like Digital Dan, which is right here. He does a series for Universal Great Britain called The Field.
Welcome to the field.
Which I think is a brilliant name for this series. But yeah, do you think I should make a name for this series, like The Field and stuff like that? Leave your guys' thoughts in the comments, or you can go to my community page where I've put a poll on my community page if I should either obviously have the same name, should I keep it, or should I sort of get rid of it and think of a new name. Also, just want to mention, if you think this series, so sort of the Universal Great Britain series, if you think like maybe this bit can be changed, like something like to do with how my videos, like how I do my videos or stuff like that, or even like the intro and stuff like that, if you think that I should change something in the sort of the series, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to read through all your messages. I do read through all your comments, as I don't get as much, so I will read through all your comments and suggest your ideas about this situation. So leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments if I should change the name or keep the name, and leave some sort of opinions if I should change anything on the Universal Great Britain series. But yeah, that leaves me with this video today. So obviously vote if you'd like to. Feel free to do that if you'd like to. But yeah, I better wrap up this video today. So that leaves me with one thing to say, is if you've enjoyed this video, click that subscribe button right here. So I've just done the bell right there, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. See you later.